The following program, produced through the facilities of American Cablevision's KCCP, is the product of an independent producer and does not reflect the opinions of American Cablevision, its staff, or management.
Hi, welcome to the Music Corner. I'm Ruth Roden. A couple of years ago, a lady named Emily Remler, a beautiful guitarist, came to town with her husband, Monty Alexander. She didn't get to play much because it was his show, but we got to know Emily, and in the past few years she's made some albums and really come along. We're going to show Emily when she came to the Boulevard Beat. We went down and taped at the Boulevard, and we're very lucky we have it because Emily at 33 passed away last week in Australia, and we would like to have you see this show. So as a tribute to Emily, let's look at the Music Corner. Welcome to the Music Corner. We're coming to you this evening from the Boulevard Beat, Kansas City's jazz nightclub, and we're very happy to welcome a lady back to Kansas City who has been here before, has charmed us all, the beautiful, talented Emily Remler and her trio. enjoyed it. You do some different things. A lot of, I don't know if I'm wrong, tell me, but it's a lot of like strumming?
Yeah, a lot of strumming. It comes from flamenco guitar. So I do a lot of strumming, chordal stuff, trying to use quarter stops on the bass, which are using all four strings at once and making chords happen, which is just something, there's a few players that do it, but I'm trying to get into it more and try to develop it into my style. It's a hard way to play. You don't see many people playing chords on the bass, but
No.
one day I'll get it down too.
You've got it. Who else are you working with besides, say, Emily?
I was here at the Beat with Eddie Harris a few months ago. I was just on tour with Mose Allison. Richie Cole, I noticed he was just here.
Right.
But I appear with him a lot too. Fathead Newman, I work with him. Tommy Flanagan some.
Wonderful, yeah.
Incredible. Brad and I have worked with Freddie Hubbard. We've worked with Woody Shaw. I could go on and on. The late Arnett Cobb. Woody Shaw's gone too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jackie Byard, James Moody. On and on, Matt Adderley.
That's you look so young. I can't believe it. I thought you were going to say that I just learned how to play. And
I'm 35.
Oh, wow, you've done a lot.
Yeah, I got around that time.
We're getting some little answers over here from Emily. She's tossing in a couple of little
This is mine.
asides. Emily didn't want to talk a while ago, but
I could come out there and off you, This is my interview. This is my interview, Sheen.
well, you guys, when did you start playing drums? What age?
Oh, I don't know, 8, 10. I started playing piano before I played drums. And then I saw a parade go by my house one time, and I decided that was it. The drums were it. And we went from there. I mean, I took piano lessons for a long time, and then I don't know, my parents got sick of hearing me pounding on the piano, so they gave me sticks, and I took drum lessons instead. So this is, typical story growing up in public schools and whatnot.
You said you had a teacher that demanded that you practice.
Oh, this German teacher, his last name was Drosty, Leonard Drosty, was great, but he made you practice relentlessly, and he could tell just by the way you walked into your lesson whether you practiced or not. You come in, you kind of sheepish and looking around, but he would just torment you into practicing. So it's like for a couple of years in junior high, I was squirreled away into the basement of my folks' house with a pad and just practice my guts out.
at the Boulevard Beat with Emily Remler, who has been here all evening playing a beautiful concert, and we're fortunate enough to get her to come over and say a few words to us. Hi, Emily.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, where are you living these days? Where are you from?
I live in Brooklyn, New York. I'm from New York originally. So,
And the guys in the band, how do you happen to get these guys? How'd you happen to connect with them?
well, as I said before, they're from Montana, and they've been actually hiring me once a year to come play concerts in Montana because they're associated with a jazz society out there. And we've played once a year, you know, 1 month out of every year for the last 8 years. So they just got some more jobs, all in the mid area of the nation. So they're actually hiring me, to tell you the truth.
That's wonderful. They're such great players. Who else are you working with these days?
Oh, I've been playing with a lot of people that I've never played with before. David Benoit, the pianist in L.A., a lot of crossover type people. Jeff Piccaro, the drummer. Russ Freeman, guitar player. And then in New York, I've been working with a lot of Brazilian people, and a pianist named Bill O'Connell, Lincoln Goines on bass, just New York studio guys who play with Dave Valentine and Herbie Mann and all sorts of different people.
Fantastic. How many albums have you have out now?
6.
What's the new one?
It's called East to West, and it's with Hank Jones, Buster Williams, and Smitty Smith.
Well, I know you're tired, and I know it's been a hard night. Everybody here has enjoyed it so much, and we hope you're going to come back.
Yeah, well, we'll be back tomorrow night. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll be back to Kansas City. I always love coming here. It's a great place.
It's great to have you.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed the music of Emily Remler. We'll miss her. She was a great jazz artist and going to get only better. So until next time, this is the Music Corner and a tribute to Emily Remler.